town hall continues. One of the things you wrote about in your book was a moment that I thought was interesting. You got COVID after doing debate prep with the former president in 2020. You were in intensive care. A priest had actually put oil on you, said prayers over you. You thought you might die. Mm-hmm. President Trump, who was also hospitalized at the same time, called you while you were in the hospital room. Do you remember what he said to you?
Yeah.
He said, "Are you going to say you got it from me?"
Right. Yeah, to be fair, he first asked me how I was feeling. And then he said to me, "So, Chris, you going to tell them you got it from me?" I said, "Well, Mr. President, I don't know who I got it from. You know, like there were 6 of us in that room for debate prep and 5 of us got it." So I said, "Well, I don't know who patient 0 was, but..."
What did it say to you?
Well, finish the story, and then I understood. And he said, "Oh, no, I know you could know, but you're not going to say it was me, are you?" And I said, "Well, why would I say that, sir?" I said, "I don't know who it is." And he said, "Okay, well, good luck with everything, and I'll talk to you later." And he got off the phone. And that was the last time I heard from him during the 7 days of intensive care. The end of the story is that he got out of the hospital before I did. He went back on the campaign trail. 2 reporters who were on Air Force One with him on his first trip called me and said, "Look, we're not supposed to tell you this because it's off the record, but we're going to tell you because we're so appalled by it." He came back to the press cabin today and off the record and said to us that you gave him COVID. Now, since you're the person who showed symptoms last among the 5, we think that's kind of illogical, that it would be you, but you need to know he's blaming you. So he called me to make sure I wouldn't blame him. And when I said I wouldn't because I had no basis to know who it was, he then blamed me. And then the even more interesting is Mark Meadows came out with his book a couple years later and said that on the first morning of debate prep that we did before that Tuesday debate, it was a Saturday morning, that President Trump had tested positive that morning for COVID and never told any of us.